So it's not the new internet, or it's not the new mobile phone, it's electricity. When we started to use electricity, it was if you put like 2 fingers in the socket, it's dangerous, but still it's powerful on the other hand. So with the help of this like ChatGPT technology, from like every day we starting to think how else we could use ChatGPT. This is the very first Belfast Design meetup in January 2026. Before we start, super quick introduction. Belfast Design community is the WhatsApp chat for us, firstly. Library with books for us, by the community, to the community, with huge amount of interesting books available for free for you on the website, and the specialized discounts. All of that is available for us on the belfast.design website. It is absolutely free to become a member and to use all of that, but eligibility applies. Number one, you need to be Ireland or the UK located. Number two, design related developers, engineers are welcome. Okay, so that's the deal. Please welcome to the site, the website, and become a member. Next thing, please take photos and please take videos and share them. I will really quickly demonstrate you 5 UI kits. Number one, Untitled UI, the number one, the most popular and favorite UI kit or design system for Figma designers. So number one, cost of Untitled UI is $130. Prime one Figma design system, cost of it is $250. Beyond UI, Live Beyond UI, cost of Beyond UI is $100. MUI, you know what is MUI, most people know. Cost of this design system is $80. And the fifth is Material UI kit, cost of this design system is $150. So this is a challenge. Before the end of tomorrow, please share your videos and your photos on LinkedIn with easy hashtag Belfast Design. We will have 3 winners, and the winner will grab any design system. Let's say someone want to have like Prime React, or I would like to have Untitled UI. Okay, so we will have 3 winners announced next week, but you need to post it like before the end of tomorrow day. Now let's jump to the topic. So AI and LLMs is one of my favorite topics. I will start with the image generation. So I started to generate images in 2022, and that was the switch when I had a like occasion as a designer. I need to have I need to get an image of one coin standing on another coin and another coin. Usually I used to buy different photos on Shutterstock, iStock Photo, and I use all of photo stocks. And at that time, so of course I didn't find that image, but I went to the Midjourney and I prompted like one coin standing on another coin on the dark background, and that was like aha wow moment when I understand, okay, now we could not buy the photos but to generate them. And this is again 3 years ago. So this is my work 3 years ago when we started to generate images with help of Midjourney, and it was free at the time. Now it's not available for free. So at that time, 3 years ago, we started to generate different illustrations within one style. So it's like really easy, really simple. If you want to generate isometric style, blue-red shades, and after that, well, of course, we need to Photoshop those images. But the graphic, we started to prepare all of the like backgrounds, images, assets with the help of AI, and specifically with the help of Midjourney. Then we got to the mascots, like different characters, and that was like 3 years ago. Another like aha moment. Wow, we could generate like unique graphics like in one minute, and that was like a miracle. And For one Ukrainian bank, we generated also the mascot, the character, the dog, and this is actually the billboard, the actual one. And before we send this billboard to the print, luckily we found mistake here. Who see what's the mistake? Thank you very much. Yes. So imagine this billboard out on the streets, okay? So 3 years ago, and you might know it, so Midjourney generated with the 7 legs and stuff like that. So luckily we noticed that and we removed the thing. And we started to generate different mascots, different images for different projects, including the graphics for a musician. And like the next, like this is just the creative. So when we need to show the layers, okay, so we just generated layers and then photoshopped it, and with the help of Midjourney, it became ways faster. And we started to generate different graphics for different presentations. So for example, this is the pitch deck, firstly, and secondly, all of the graphics here is generated by AI. Okay, background, like ships, everything. I showed you an assets a bit before. Graphics for presentations in one style. This is I generated this background for Belfast Hackathon a couple of years ago. So thing number one. So the number one tool for professional image generation is Midjourney. For the moment, it's not available for free, so but $10 per month is more than affordable thing to generate graphics. Then, 2 years ago, we started to work with Recraft. Recraft is another tool, okay? Recraft.ai. Thing is, so it could generate photorealistic images. You could create you could create images with your style. So you upload your style here, and it generates similar images within your style. And also, you could just select, any style from available, let's say clay or retro pop, and of course you could generate any images for your website or for your presentation within the consistent style just within the minutes. And we switched at that time 2 years ago from Midjourney to Recraft because Recraft was available for free. Okay, not just for free, but it's available for free with limitations. Okay, yeah, so that's Recraft. Personally, I usually, so I don't use Adobe Firefly and different and other tools because it doesn't provide enough high enough quality. And I have my own prompt to test image generation tools, which is pink elephant in the car. So I could test any new tool as image generator with the prompt pink elephant in the car. And this is, by the way, this is demonstration of different styles in Recraft. So it could be clay, it could be painted or photorealistic or something like cartoon. Also, Recraft generates unique mockups, okay, in different views, laptops, mobiles, etc. Next, quick and short case study that I want to show you in relation to Recraft. Also, you could upload your brand palette. So you have, let's say, 5 colors: blue, red, green, and you generate graphics within your palette. And we try to create a consistent visual language for the content, for the news content project. And we tried like to experiment with different styles. And that was palette number 1, palette number 2, palette number 3. So you could just input palette into the Recraft and it generates your graphics within the palette. So we generate 8 different options for graphics within our brand palette. And all together we approved this palette for all of the images. And we also prepared for managers, let's say, visual library, backgrounds, icons, elements. So without designers, the guys who will work with the content, with the images and with the copy. So they will just generate all of the images for the news website just with the AI and with the like visual library. So, and this is how it looked, the concept, how it looked in Figma. Okay, this is, yeah, so this is the consistent images, they're similar, and they have this 3D style. So this is the concept in Figma, and this is how it really looked. So this is in real life. So what not designers was working with the help of AI. Okay, so they generated images in Recraft and added different backgrounds and elements. Okay, so the second tool for professional image generation is Recraft. And then go ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. Couple more images. So ChatGPT, Midjourney is kind of creative, Recraft, Gemini, and Grok. I took this photo in the Belfast downtown. City tour and the icon. As a designer, I had a specific task. I want to change city tour text to the other one, to shift in rows, and to remove the icon. So I tried it with Adobe Photoshop 2025, Adobe Photoshop 2026 failed, with Adobe Firefly failed, Gemini failed, everyone is failed except ChatGPT. So the prompt was, hey, remove the icon, and with the same font, please remake me this text city tour to shift in rows, and like, bam, done. And this is actually cool because I could Photoshop it in 1 hour or in 2 hours, to select the font. It should be like, but now with the help of just ChatGPT, hey, please change me this thing, bam, done. Love it. So that's the next, the short case study. So I want to prepare the poster with myself. So that's the photo of myself. And the prompt is, make me with 4 hands. Recraft, fun. ChatGPT, some other thing. Grok is something like that. Midjourney, as you could see, many creative things. And Gemini is closer to the prompt like it should be. So, and this is, by the way, I asked Adobe Photoshop 2026, the newest one. Could you please remake a photo of myself with 4 hands in Adobe Photoshop? No problem. Yeah, okay, so the end of this section is, so image generation today, like for myself, I work with it in 3 different ways. If I need to generate some professional graphics to generate something, so this is Midjourney. But I need to pay $10 per month, obviously. The number 2 that is available now, like for free, like now, but you could generate, something like 15 images per day. So this is Recraft, and then goes ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. So this is regarding image generation, and I do use it often. We use AI for speed, not for perfection. Next section is about LLMs. So ChatGPT itself. So we think about ChatGPT or any other LLMs like Claude, like it's a new electricity. So it's not the new internet, or it's not the new mobile phone, it's electricity. When we started to use electricity, it was if you put like 2 fingers in the socket, it's dangerous, but still it's powerful on the other hand. So with the help of this like ChatGPT technology, from like every day we starting to think how else we could use ChatGPT. I could share really quickly with you a couple of ideas. So idea number 1, what I would like to have, as many of you could know, soon this year we will have in Figma new feature called check designs. Okay, so that's I don't know who heard about check designs feature in Figma. It's not announced. Okay, so in Figma soon will be the feature. It was announced like 3 months ago. So let's say some junior designer prepared some interface mockup or something, and it uses some design system UI kit. You click check design, and Figma provides for you suggestions what should be fixed. So even if you're junior designer, you could see the suggestions how to from junior jump to middle, just within Figma, okay, without nobody. My idea is actually what I would like to create is AI design director or AI design direction. So this is ChatGPT agent just trained, let's say, on myself, on my taste, on my this and my that. So it is like something like digital copy of myself. And thing is, if you want to have an opinion for the separate, head of design or design director, you just ask AI, hey, what do you think about this mock-up, or what do you think about this design, or what do you think about this prototype? So this is this startup with that I would like to build, which is AI design direction, okay, and communication will be like ChatGPT, but obviously I don't have enough time to realize it. So for the moment, we have the technology of LLM and ChatGPT or Claude, etc., is enough to actually change everything. Next thing I need to mention is not the last, but before Belfast Tech Week, not the latest, but before, I've visited 7 different events, AI debates, parties, lectures, and one of them, the smallest event, was harnessing ChatGPT workshop. It was almost 1 year and a half ago. And what we actually did there, it was workshop. We did a couple of things. Number one, couple of key takeaways is context is the biggest thing. So whatever problem you want to solve or whatever like output you want to have, so context is the king. So poor output is a lack of context provided. First, so that's the biggest thing. Next thing that I take from that I took from that point is I started to pay for ChatGPT. So and in the last 1 year and a half, so I faced all of the features like agent mode, web search, etc., etc., etc. And my personal recommendation is to pay for ChatGPT. So I've been using ChatGPT for the moment for 3 years, more than 1,000 days. It's thousands of prompts on an annual basis. So I would say like my personal ChatGPT is trained by myself, and it actually knows me. So if I need to request anything from ChatGPT, it could provide it to me immediately because it has memory. Okay. And the popular question nowadays, like in terms of AI, what do you use like mostly, and on a daily basis? And I do use basic prompt design. So the number one thing, especially for designers, is as I told, providing context is the king. In terms, I would like to ask ChatGPT to solve some problems. So I need to provide background, audience, brand voice, customer journey map, previous step, next step, etc. So the thing number one that I am providing to LLM, ChatGPT or other context. Thing number one is task. Obviously, what specifically I want you to do. Number 3, what's the purpose of it? What's the purpose? Why I need when you need to do it? Output. Do I want to receive the output in it? Is it 1 paragraph, 3 paragraphs? Is it 10 letters or something like that? So which should be output? And maybe options. Please provide me from 3 to 10 options. And I do it with voice. I know many people that do use the same pattern on a daily basis, who use this thing, like, let's say, on a daily basis when you need it. Okay, so there are more and more of us. Okay, and next thing, so this like basic prompt design, I call it CTGO. And the voice, and usually, so I memorized the structure, and if I need for let's say we're starting to work. We start to work on the new. We need to make a new design for the classifieds project for Indonesian market. So what I want to do, I want to identify user pain points for that market. Okay, I'm taking my phone and I'm starting to provide in the context. Okay, we're working on this. Then what's the goal? Then what, etc. And with this basic prompt design, so you could solve actually any problem, including a problem or UX writing, including market-specific behavior research, of course, anything connected to competitors on the American market, on the Chinese market, etc., etc. One more example, so that's the prompt. I usually make it only with my voice. So we are working on classified platform project for the Indonesian market. Task: I want you to research. Goal: provide a clear, prioritized list of pain points. We need to identify pain points. And in this specific case, so I want you to return 2 sections for me. So I want to have a pain point for homepage or listing, and I want to get from you pain points for specifically for product page. And of course, I'm asking ChatGPT or Gemini to provide me a deep research on that. Okay, and back I got the of course this is not validated hypothesis. Okay, but still, for each, let's say we think how to design the homepage, how to design the product page, but we now have deep research from different LLMs of all of the pain points through all of the steps of our customer journey. So that's just example number 1 on basic prompt design. Example number 2 regarding UX writing. So it's proved by British scientists. I'm joking, but so we discussed 1 year ago during Product Design Week London with the head of content department guys, head of product guys, that for the moment ChatGPT and etc. do write great UX writing texts. How? Just with this prompt structure. Boom. So you need to provide everything, and you will have the right result back. Same goes, so of course, for the naming for the new company. So please generate me 10 different names for the new brand, and before that I provide the full context. Okay, so for any other type of research, so this is the most. If you ask me what you use the most, so that's the thing. Okay. Advanced prompt design is prompt engineering and prompt design. I researched this topic quite a lot. Okay, in terms of advanced prompt design, so we have role. I didn't use it much, but still act like Steve Jobs or something like that. We have example. Example is the cool thing. You could drop your wireframe as well. Clarifying questions. I want to address this thing about clarifying questions. So 1 year ago on the Harnessing ChatGPT workshop, there were 2 fundamental things about working with LLMs. Number 1 is context. I described it. And number 2 is clarifying questions. So thing is, I'm addressing it to people who didn't try ask a question by yourself. So thing is, you need to go home to open ChatGPT. Take your problem that you have right now. Let's say you want to find new job. You wanna do something else. Okay, and just provide. Yeah, I want to find a new job. Help me with that. But before you will provide me the output, please ask me 10 questions one by one. So thing is, you just need to go through this experience, okay? So you need to start to understand how this thing thinks and how it could help to you. So this is clarifying questions is the powerful fundamental tool in terms of prompt engineering. And layered iterations is another thing. When if I want to brainstorm, if I want to find some, I don't know, pain point or idea or something like that. So as usual, I use basic prompt design. So this is my contact to provide me 3 options. ChatGPT provided for me 3 options. I'm going back to the ChatGPT. Hey, okay, please take the second option and elaborate it, improve it, but with this second option, also please provide me 3 more options. It provides you 3 more, and you go like with layered iterations forward and forward and forward. Once you find what you really want, what you really need. So that's the next thing, and that's it. So end of prompt design and prompt engineering from my, like, let's say 3 years of research, learning and study looks like that. Okay, so that's it. Nothing else. If you ask how to prompt like a pro, that's the thing. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, and for myself, so that thing, it moved from AI hack to AI habit. Like when I'm sitting with my phone, yeah, okay, like I'm in the office, I need to go to the meeting room and to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, please help me with this, with that, to be alone. Okay, couple of more things. Train AI when you have time. So when I'm not happy with the result, please don't provide me like answers like that. Remember it, save it. List me, I use all the time, so I need this specific case. So I was looking for a ski resort in Romania. Please list me the top 10 with the top 10 highest mountains. So it's ready. Create comparison table again. So I'm looking for a design system for my project. Please create comparison table for myself. I think most of people do use it for the moment. Summarize, of course, all of this huge text, agree, accept. So I didn't read it, of course, before, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because I didn't care about long text and with the tiny font. But now, if I need to understand, okay, what I agree for, so I'm just dropping this text to ChatGPT, and I'm asking, hey, please provide me like 10 key points. I need to understand what's going on here. And my recommendation is, of course, to use multiple AI tools. Super long story short, so ChatGPT is my first thing. I do use Claude. I will show how. I do love Perplexity in terms of correct mistakes, work with text. It's like, for me, it's like Wikipedia LLM or something like that. It's a smart thing. And Gemini, the power of Gemini is because it's from Google. Google has the biggest, database of the web, of information. And personally for myself, so I was comparing 2 clinics in Romania, by dental clinics, by prices and this and that. And for me, DeepSeek provided the best result. Somehow it went to Instagram and TikTok of those clinics, and ChatGPT said, like, no, I can't, I don't know. And DeepSeek provided information with the price comparison somehow. So when I need to dig somehow, so I really use different AI tools. We do have Ninja AI. It's the website when you input one prompt and you see the answer from different tools. I didn't use it. I don't want to. The cost of it is $10, so less than ChatGPT. But I don't use it because I use those tools when I understand them, when I need them. Next huge thing is, quick thing. So I wanted to watch boxing match with Usyk, and I didn't know, and so on the TV, and I didn't know how. So and my partner just said to me, hey, just make the photo of all of the channels and just drop it to ChatGPT and ask like where you could watch the boxing match. And ChatGPT, yeah. So there is actually 3 channels where you could watch it. And after that, so I started to drop all of the images and the videos and etc. So if I don't know, so this is my bicycle, this is the wheel. So I don't know what's the wheel, provide me the information. What's the wheel, provide me the information. What the mountain it is. give me those tags. So if someone said to me, hey, Wi-Fi password is on the fridge, so for the moment I even take the photo and I just drop it to ChatGPT, just give me those tags and I'm just copy and paste it. So I do use this thing always, like, and just uploading the images. Is those what's the actual, this is the Facebook marketplace, what's the actual price of this watches with the cost of 950? ChatGPT, yeah, you could buy it for 400 actually. So my experience with ChatGPT, 3 years, so more than 1,000 days for the moment. Next chapter is vibe design, which is which goes from vibe coding as well. So vibe design is the latest technique to collaborate our thoughts into software. So 3 years ago, all of us know what is like mood board. When we started to work with the mobile application design or something. Okay, let's grab some references or something like that. Mood board. Instead of mood board, we are moving now to the vibe design or vibe coding or vibe design. So this is the examples of creating Belfast UX website by different tools. And the thing is, it could not only create like the website, but it could create a design for you. Yes, for in some way, in some meaning, maybe this product is not like ready, such as a Figma make as well. Yeah, but still we're starting to work with them as the source of inspiration. So we're moving to generating those mood boards, not just picking the screenshots from Behance or Pinterest and stuff like that. So we started to generate vibe design things. This is how those products look like. Who do vibe design or vibe coding for the moment? Who enjoys it? Okay. Could you just shout what's your favorite tool for us? Emergent.
We use Adaptive, but Figma Make is the...
Figma Make. What's else? Okay, thank you. Okay, the next special part of this talk is, of course, Claude. Some time ago, as a designers in a standard, let's say, website design process, firstly we generate wireframes. Okay, wireframes like option number 1, option number 2, and we make them in Figma. But now, of course, like half a year ago or something like that, we started to generate them just right in Claude. Okay, because you could provide your content or you could provide your draft, and you just describe, I want to have this. I do not mean design concept or something like that. I do mean wireframe. And so you provide the information what do you need to build, and Claude actually build it for you, and it actually hosts it. So you could click publish and share the link. So this is wireframe number 1, this is wireframe number 2, this is wireframe number 3. And moreover, you could work with those wireframes. This is Lovable, Emergent, etc. They try to make money on this hosting, on this published thing. When you started to work with Lovable, you build a new thing, and then they ask, okay, are you ready to publish? And when you're ready to publish, hey, you need to pay. Okay, in Claude, you don't need to pay for this hosting publish feature. So it actually creates like a live wireframes for us. And next thing about Claude is, so let's say I'm a designer and I want to build the best to-do application in the world. This is my idea. I want to build the best to-do. And this is my draft. So I prepared the draft. So this is like shopping links, eggs, bread, milk. So this will be the best, I think so, but a bit later. And for the moment, and it was available 1 year ago or something like that, you just ask Claude, build this up from my draft. And Claude actually built it. I mean, that's the real prototype. It's working, so you could click on it. You could use it. You could test it. Moreover, you could communicate with it. Please add tabs on the top, or add this or that. In this case, in my case, so I asked to add tabs to the top. So here you go, the tabs on the top. So again, it's clickable. So it's ready to use. It's ready to test. So before that, we need to draw it and to prepare it in Figma, then to prototype, and then to test. And now just build this thing for me. Okay. Moreover, write full requirements documents for development. Boom, done. And same, write specification and requirements for an iOS application. Boom, done. So that's the Claude. And Claude, let's say for myself, it's something like a super special, let's say, thing in terms of AI vibe design or vibe coding. Next and the last thing for today is AI user testing. So for the moment we have different tools, services and the internet, AI user testing. But I want to talk today about the Velocity. Velocity actually is the Figma plugin. So it's Figma plugin for designers. You run this plugin. Firstly, you could check your design within the accessibility or general UI, and you could see the standard suggestions on the accessibility. So this font is too small, this not enough contrast, etc. So the feature number one is suggestions within the Figma. But the next thing is Velocity actually does AI user testing of prototype before human. So this is my Figma prototype. I could challenge the flow, and I will show it to you how it works. So you just input your prompt. So the task, as for the human, this is AI user testing before the human. So sign in to the application, and Velocity actually. So you could run one AI simulation or 3 or 10. And so this is one, and Velocity actually, so it acts like human step by step, and it provides what it does. Like I'm clicking on the allow button, I'm doing like that, I'm doing like that, I'm do. And the thing is, you could go back, let's say, to the step number 2, and you could really ask, why did you click here but not there, and it will provide you an answer. So in this way, you could run AI simulations. So it simulates, let's say, different people with different ages and stuff like that, and you could have product metrics within Figma. So it's like for Figma design, you use Figma, and you have like success rate, times to success, drop-off rate, misclick rate. So you do design and you test design with the help of UI just within the Figma, without building anything. Yeah. So that's it for today. Hopefully you found something interesting for you. Thank you very much.